He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition.
Here we go.
Running inside, it's Carr. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Huskies want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll go right back to the run. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Play action with Williams. Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Williams makes the catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense.
Snags it, and there's running room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Huskies! Great job by the back on the option.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It'll be the Cardiac's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so put them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. 2nd sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Motion from the wideout. Play fake, Williams. Right down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback keeper. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Washington right back to the line. Lined up in the gun. Williams on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Looking to throw, it's Powers. Here's the pressure. And they got it.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
And the Kodiaks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And it's the Kodiaks will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. 1 play and you're already to the 35.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
Snags it and he's open. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The run inside. It's Carr. Powers through. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give on the counter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Now on the move. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. Here's a give to Washington. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Washington! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Ruiz. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air, it's Powers. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Kodiaks will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. On the ground, it's Carr. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Washington wants to go quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Could be an alley. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Throwing, Williams. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Husky. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And he puts through the extra point. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really.
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And they get him down.
He does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Makes a move. Permit, got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And it's the Kodiaks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Washington right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Catch in the middle. It's Carr. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Rides the option, he keeps it. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Husky! And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Bringing the heat. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's Williams to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Washington wants to go quickly. Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Firing to the right, complete. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Williams. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. This one's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. This is a design run. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 13 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Scarlet Knights, coming away victorious in an absolute instant classic. We'll have to check the record books to find the last time both teams went over 50 points. My goodness, what a game. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Now back over to your game inside Husky Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff for Frazier. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
The throw. Right on the money. Can't get him to the ground. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Kodiaks have their offense in high gear. They'll give to Frazier. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Breaks into the open. And he'll run it run to the end zone. Touchdown, Kodiaks!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Huskies will hustle to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And guys, second down didn't do them any favors as they face this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option, he'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
Frazier again. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback keep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Frazier. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Powers. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for him. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. And it's the Kodiaks will punt this one away. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here's a give to Washington. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Washington. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Huskies want to move quickly. They'll try to run it with Washington. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Hold and fire complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got it on the right. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Frazier. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Kodiaks are moving quickly down the field. Just going to keep it after the snap.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
And it's the Kodiaks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Powers. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Kodiaks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Here's a heat. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Got it in the middle, it's James. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Reads it, fires complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 35. Right down the gut of the field. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are...
Oh, he's got some space.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.